was talking to my friend this morning, and it's because I just felt like sharing something with them. And I wanted to share this thing. I had no idea why. And I was contemplating the idea of sharing it. And I decided, you know what? I'm just going to share it. What's it going to hurt? And I said to them, this might not be something you asked for, also may not be something you need, but I just felt like sharing it. So I'm sharing it. And I did it anyways. And it reminded me of something where in Proverbs 27, verse 6, it talks about the words of a friend may hurt you. I'm paraphrasing here. The words of a friend may hurt you, but the kisses of an enemy will deceive you. And it just talks about how in friendships, sometimes we say things to each other that might hurt each other. And maybe sometimes we don't want to say those things to our friends because it might hurt them. We perceive that they'll perceive it as something that hurts. But then there are other times in life where people will say nice things to us and back up the things that we are doing that probably are not good things to do. And I'm not saying that my friend was doing a bad thing. I'm just saying this was the thought process because I didn't want to come off as offensive to my friend. So I was like, well, maybe I don't need to share this. I don't want to be condescending or mansplain, as people say in this time. But I did it anyways. And then I was thankful for it because apparently they needed to hear it. And this just reminded me of how God works through us. When we ask God to work through us, this is how God works through us. God says to do something, we have to do it. When God says walk, we have to walk. When God says text that friend and tell them this, in that moment, they probably needed to hear it. And there are other accounts of this where you might even walk up to a stranger and they may be having the worst day of their life. Maybe they're having dark thoughts and all they needed to hear was a hello, or all they needed to hear was a good morning, And that's still how God's working through us. If God tells you to tell that person that you like their sweater, that you like their hat, tell them, because you could change someone's day just in that moment.